Grace will take you to the place where you don't feel ashamed should you find yourself in the place where something you're thinking or something you've concluded or something that's coming out of you hasn't been born from life. Right? It sets you free from blaming yourself and blaming others. And that's the place where an honest interaction with God starts occurring in the heart. That's where great liberty comes. Right? That's where you start finding the things that have tormented your life falling away. That's where you start finding the things that other people did that tormented your life falling away. And just so you know, the things that other people do that torment your life, the only reason they can torment you is because you already had something present in you that had been tormenting you. And now their behavior just comes and pokes it a bit. Poke the bear. And I use myself as an example ad nauseum. It wasn't other people calling me intense that is what caused my pain. It's that I judged there was something evil about me because I was intense. But what do you think I did initially when people would come and say, man, you flap your arms around so much, you walk back and forth so much. I mean, it's a struggle for me. They're just talking innocently. Well, what do you think I concluded? Those SOBs.
Yeah.
Try saying that without moving your hands.
By the way, I'm going to post a funny meme on the page, and I'll show everybody here. It's hilarious. You guys will appreciate it after knowing me and being in here. But initially, I scapegoated them for the hurt I felt at what they just said innocently. Now, that is the serpent's wicked trick of self-justification.
Okay.
Because it prevents you from engaging with God about the hurt that you feel, and it causes you to lay the hurt you feel at other people. So, it keeps you in bondage, and it causes strife in relationship. Right? And so, you guys can go back and listen and see what I'm saying is true. I can see the progression God built in me. First, convincing me that he's never confused me with my sin.
Right.
First, convincing me he's never judged me after my flesh. First, convincing me that he's never been ashamed of me when he found me dead in sin or naked. He's never been ashamed of my nakedness. That brought me to the place where I could feel comfortable in his presence and start having real conversations with him. And through the course of that time, I could see how he set me free. Right? The last time I preached about hurt feelings, where I said, I realized in the day I have a hurt feeling, it isn't because of the person that is involved in. Listen, if I would have told Greg that from 10 years ago, that might have been a problem. I might have been like, what the hell is that guy saying? Well, they clearly did something. And I clearly feel the pain from it. Right? See, I didn't have as good of a revelation as eternal life. You see, that wisdom contradicts eternal life. And see, God didn't come and tell me, that's wrong, Greg. What he did was he kept ministering eternal life to my heart. So one day I sat with the theology or a belief in my heart that said eternal life is so great that nothing can actually hurt it. So if I have that life, in the day I feel hurt, whose fault is it? And I don't mean to blame, but I mean, what's going on there? Is it in me? Is it something going on within? Or is it something going on without? Then I stopped saying it's something going on without. That set the people around me free.
There is a cognitive